This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. So this 1000% is worth the hike.
Definitely worth.
Good morning, guys. It is bright and early once again. Today is the big day, what we've been waiting for the last, I guess, 3 months and what we've been planning for. We're gonna go hike the big boy today. We're gonna go hike up, well, I guess you can't see it. We're gonna go hike up the volcano. Well, not the volcano that's erupting, but we're gonna hike up the one next to it. We're gonna go up Acatenango today. We're praying for some good weather. We've seen a lot of YouTubers who've gone up there and had some bad weather, so.
It's sunny this morning, so good.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's a good omen for what tomorrow morning will be like, but we're just heading now to go get picked up. We're gonna go for breakfast at the guide's family's house or something like that, so it should be pretty interesting. And yeah, I don't know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long one. Okay, we made it to the first place that we're gonna stop, where we're meeting our guide and having some breakfast and just hanging out for a little bit before we go. I have a really beautiful dog here and some chickens. Quick little breakfast of champions for the hike. Okay, we're just starting the hike now. Probably not gonna film too much of the hike to preserve energy because we got these big bags on us. We're adding a lot of extra weight, so I won't film too much, but I'll update you guys along the way. We're maybe about 5 minutes in and it's already quite steep. I'm already quite tired. I might have too many things in my bag. This is tough. So the group from the night before just came down and most of them are all smiles, so I'm assuming this is worth it. Well, we made it to the first break. Oh, needed already. Stairs are the last thing in the world I want to deal with right now. Thing.
Like, it's okay for a minute and then it goes bad again.
So stairs, as challenging as this is, it feels really nice actually. In a weird, sadistic way, it feels good. And the air here is so much fresher than in Antigua. All right, we hiked up a steep hill for about an hour and we're only at the entrance. Great. Here I was thinking that we were like getting close to the halfway mark and we're only at the beginning.
Really?
Just like in Pacayo, we have some visitors. This is Lauren's little support buddy. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? He or she just keeps making sure that everybody's getting up the mountain safely. She keeps checking up on Lauren.
And everyone.
Honestly, this is one of the toughest hikes. Probably the toughest hike that I've ever been on. I don't even know how much time we have left, but I'm hoping it's not much longer. All right, we're about 3 hours in or so. And in the beginning of the hike, someone mentioned that that was the hardest part of the hike, and I don't buy it one bit.
Yeah, they definitely lied to us.
Yeah, it's just getting harder. We're reaching a point now where it's basically just switchback after switchback, and honestly, my biggest enemy, aside from stairs, is switchbacks on trails. I hate them more than anything. The higher we keep going, the landscape, the terrain, the flora here, everything keeps changing so much and it's so beautiful, but you keep looking at how much higher we have to go. This is definitely no joke. A much needed break now. I was starting to get even more tough. Our guide says it gets easier from here, but I don't believe anything anyone says anymore. It is honestly getting harder and harder to breathe up here. I don't know what altitude we're at right now, but for context, the peak of Acatenango is at about 4,000 meters above sea level. I don't know what that is in feet, so this is a much needed lunchtime now. This feels good. How's the food? I think anything would be good right now, to be honest. All that work that we did and there's a freaking road. Should have just hitched a ride up here.
Right.
On the road again. Our bags are a little bit lighter, stomachs are a little bit heavier, and the air continues to get thinner. So it's gone cloudy again. I'm not really sure we'll be able to see anything tonight, but tomorrow morning we have a really early wake-up call. I think about 3:45 in the morning, where we will hike to the summit, and hopefully at that point we'll be able to see a beautiful sunrise, some volcanic eruptions. Oh, I'm really enjoying this, but this feels a little bit crazy.
We made it.
Never thought I'd be so happy to sit in a plastic chair. So this will be our humble abode for the night. Is it comfy?
It's a little bit hard.
Comfy enough?
Will do.
Honestly, anything is comfy right now. Okay, so the clouds have started to roll in. It's starting to get a little bit chilly. Before I say what I'm gonna say, let me preface this by saying that we watched a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of different YouTubers who came here, and we saw a lot of people talking about how hard it is and how difficult it is, and the volcano's erupting right now. They were talking about how difficult it is and how hard it is, and we kind of thought that maybe they were over-exaggerating. I've done a lot of hiking in my life. I'm from West Coast Canada. I've climbed a lot of mountains there, and I can honestly say that this is probably one of the most strenuous things I've ever done. It's quite tough, but now that we're at the top, I feel really good. I don't know about you.
No, this is the worst hike I've ever done in my life.
The worst but the best. You know, right now we can't see anything, but in the morning we're gonna see the volcano. I'm manifesting it. It's gonna be great.
I also feel like we're gonna do worse hikes in our life.
Yes, at some point. At some point we will definitely do something worse than this. We're getting our first glimpses now. Not the best glimpse, but it's kind of peeking. This is where you'll find us for the next few hours. Unless we freeze to death. Wow, that is all I can say. That is Volcan De Fuego. The clouds have broken now and we are greeted with the most incredible view. Wow.
Wow, it just came out. I'm so happy right now.
This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen, so this 1000% is worth the hike. I just missed the eruption. Doing my absolute best to catch it right when it erupts, but it's a really difficult thing to do. I've used time lapses, I've tried to have it running when I think it might erupt, and every single time I turn off the camera is exactly when it erupts, but I'm gonna keep trying. We've got tonight, we've got tomorrow morning. This is incredible. A little hot chocolate just to warm up right now. Cheers. Cheers. This couldn't be working out more perfect for us right now. We probably look real crazy right now, but unfortunately our guides told us that we're likely not going to see any nighttime eruptions, so we got an early morning wake up tomorrow. Hopefully we see something then.
3:50 a.m.
3:50 a.m. 4 a.m. hike. More hiking.
In the dark.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it's bright and early now. We're up. We don't have such good news. We're going up to the summit, but I don't think we'll be able to go and see the crater. Apparently it's too dangerous, and we might not see anything, but we're giving it a try anyways. I can't see anything, but yeah, we'll see what we can see. Literally cannot see a thing. It's dark and foggy. Oh, I hope this is worth it. This has been nothing but pure torture. Looks like there's straight drops on both sides of us. How you doing, Lauren? I'm not sure this is really showing much, but this is literally crazy. We're on a ridge, can't see and it's foggy as hell.
I just want to say this is the most craziest thing I've ever done on a hike.
Yeah, on no sleep as well. I feel sick. The altitude. This is crazy. It's windy, it's cold now. Fun though, right? Hopefully it's worth it. Lauren and I have been struggling. We're at the back of the pack. I'm not in great shape right now, but this is the hardest thing I've done in my life. There's some hope. You can't see it on the camera. The clouds look like they might be clearing. The guide seems excited. This might be worth it. It might be worth it. All right, guys, the wind is picking up, so I don't know if you can hear this, but as you can clearly see, this is the crater right here. We're at the summit. You can see everything so beautifully. Oh, our guide doesn't think that there's a possibility we'll see anything, but I feel like I'm just proud of us for doing this. Well done. That was exhausting. It was terrible at moments. I honestly thought I was gonna get sick. I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we didn't do this, so I'm very proud of you. Going down is always the fun part. Going up sucks. Honestly, I've refrained from saying it because in Mexico City we got ridiculed for comparing everything to Europe, but this reminds me so much of my home. I swear to God, we are in Canada right now. That's Volcan De Fuego just erupted, and it looks like it's finally gonna clear up, hopefully. We really want to see something. Just so amazing. Sitting there for like 25 minutes or so.
Yeah, just waiting.
Yeah, worth it. He sat there the whole time with his camera holding up as well. Takes a lot of patience. Resilience is the word of the day. All of this was worth it, I think. We've been able to see it erupt. It's erupting again right now. Get to have some nice breakfast. Not so bad, right? All the pain's worth it? Mm-hmm. Are you not even remotely afraid? All right, kind of sad, kind of happy, but the adventure is over. We're headed back to Antigua. So the company that we went today with is called V Hiking Tours. This was one of our guides, and you guys were awesome. Gracias. We highly recommend booking through them. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook here. Very, very good tour.
Very true. We did it.
We did do it.
I'm happy.
It was a struggle, but we did it, and nothing is more true than this expression right here. Straight downhill from here. Yeah, totally different terrain now. We've gone a different way downhill, and it's just pure jungle. We made it. It's over. Okay guys, we finally made it home. We're in one piece, maybe one big broken piece, but we survived nonetheless. Maybe it sounds dramatic, but until you do this hike, you really don't understand how tough it is. Well worth it, absolutely, but it is tough. We just got home and showered and cleaned up a little bit, and that feels very refreshing. Just want to point out one thing about the hike itself, and that's try not to be too unprepared. And also try not to be too prepared. We were too prepared. We brought way too much. We brought way too much water. We brought jackets. We brought
change of clothes for every kind of season even.
For everything, yeah. We brought sweaters, we brought pants and socks and all this stuff, and realistically a lot of it was okay. Like it was okay to have, but the problem was I think it made our hike 10 times worse than it needed to be. So if I could recommend, don't be too prepared, but also make sure that you are prepared, because the weather is unpredictable. We got pretty lucky. Unfortunately at night we didn't get to see anything, and the summit hike wasn't that clear either, but it really wasn't that cold. All the drama aside, we didn't need as much as we brought. So
No.
Yeah, that place is unbelievable. We loved every second of being up there. Watching that volcano erupt from up close is perfect.
Yeah.
It's given me a totally new perspective on looking at that volcano now from down here. So I'm really proud of us for finishing that. That was pretty cool.
Me too.
Any final thoughts?
No, just that it's absolutely amazing up there. A wonderful experience, one that we'll never forget. And I didn't think I would be able to hike it, but I did. Definitely going to do more hikes like that now together.
Absolutely. We will be doing much more hiking in the future. Realistically, if you were in good shape, this hike is probably not going to be as tough as we made it seem.
There were loads of people going so faster than
yeah.
us. We were left behind and looked
Quite a
a
few
bit out of
pounds.
shape, but yeah.
Yeah, but if you were like us and haven't done too much exercise throughout the pandemic or anything, then it's probably going to be pretty tough. We're going to end the video there. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll link our Instagrams down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Just imagine. Yeah. There it is. Wow. Wow, there. See the lava?